Welcome to episode 4 of the Price of Life series. In episode 3, Józef has saved the lives of over 20 people by somehow getting a kilogram of gold in 5 hours. In this episode, he's going to have one of the toughest tests he'll ever face. So during the Second World War, Józef is looking after the farm and factory where he's got 30 Jewish people that he's keeping alive. The food that they're making there, half of it goes to the Germans because he hasn't got any other choice. The other half he's smuggling into Warsaw to help other people. Meanwhile, he's looking after his wife and her 2 other Jewish friends. They were hidden in an apartment in the center of the city. But if that isn't enough, he's crossing the very lines of the city. He's going into hell on earth, the Warsaw Ghetto.
Przez getto przejeżdżał tramwaj przez kawałek i wjeżdżał i wyjeżdżał. Przekupiłem tych policjantów i tego motorniczy i on we wskazanym miejscu zatrzymywali tramwaj, ja wyskakiwałem.
I can see when I'm talking to Józef that the memory returning in his mind to that time and that place is still traumatic to this day.
Szedłem załatwiać tam sprawy w getcie, odwiedzać znajomych. Tam miałem znajomych lekarzy i poza tym wchodziłem do getta na polecenie Armii Krajowej, żeby robić wywiad, więc sam wchodziłem, jeszcze nieraz wprowadzałem 2 ludzi do tego, bo tam robiliśmy przegląd, jaka jest sytuacja.
Reports from people like Józef and the Polish Home Army are compiled into one document. This document. It's an actual report, the first ever on the genocide and the Holocaust taking place in occupied Poland by the German Nazis. It's sent to the Allied governments. And you know what? It's ignored. Because people can't understand the concept of genocide. Nothing like that had ever existed before. Well, Józef can, because when he's in the ghetto, he's standing right amongst it.
To wyglądało okropnie, dlatego że ludzie byli, już nie mówiąc, że byli kiepsko ubrani, ale byli wynędzniali. Tam było bardzo źle z życiem. Masę dzieci, które żebrały. Trafiało się, że na ulicy leżał człowiek w ogóle. I nie wiadomo, czy ten człowiek żył, czy nie żył. No, leżał polackiem i raczej to był. Tak samo widziałem dzieci nieżywe.
I can see now that Józef is struggling to relate this to me, and it's not because he can't remember or his memory's fading, it's just that the things he's describing are too difficult to explain to anyone who hasn't seen them. So let me tell you what life and death was like in the Warsaw Ghetto. One of the rules the Germans put onto the Jewish people living there was they had to pay a burial tax, and because people were poor, I mean they were starving, they had no food, no money, that meant that they had to strip the clothes of their family members, because even clothes had some kind of value, and dump their naked body in the gutter for collection. Just think about that for a second. Somebody who'd held you in their arms when you were a child, somebody you'd laughed with, you'd lived with all your life, and you're throwing their naked, starving, diseased body out into the gutter.
Te obrazy, które ja widziałem, to za mną chodzą, bo jak byłem u znajomego w kamienicy i wyjrzałem na to podwórko i widziałem te mieszkania i tych ludzi, tych Żydów modlących się i te wynędzniałe postacie tego, wygląd był potworny. Potworny był wygląd.
Whatever help Józef can give, a few friends, a few contacts, whatever help the Polish Home Army can send in, despite the fact that, even the Polish population are suffering terribly in this long, long war, is not enough. 99.9% of the people in that ghetto will be murdered by the time the war is over. And they know it. Thank you very much for watching episode 4 of the Price of Life series. I know this episode was difficult to watch and difficult to think about, but I please ask you to share it and the whole series with people you know who might be interested in Józef's story. Stay tuned for episode 5, watch it next for this moment.
Gdzie przywieźli tych ludzi rozmaitych, takich złapanych, stawiali ich tam pod murem i dziesiątkami rozstrzeliwali. To było straszne, to było takie, że człowiek był chory, potem tych Niemców to człowiek rękami wydusił.